Hey, how are you doing? My name is Dennis. I have a weight loss program that I developed, and I just want to talk to you about it. I had a problem. I was over 300 pounds. I needed to lose weight, and I turned to the weight loss industry to find out what my options were to lose weight. And my options were slim to almost none, as you already know. If you're overweight, you know it's almost impossible to find a way to lose weight without any pain. So, anyways, here comes this GLP-1 drugs, which is the same as metformin for type 2 diabetes. I know because I was taking this pill for a while. And it's not a good thing because, first of all, it costs a ton of money. You see all the commercials, and it has wicked side effects. The side effects are worse than what the weight problem is. So I didn't have a whole lot of options. So I discovered, I don't know if you can see it, but I have a patent I have a patent on the wall over here. So I am considered an inventor. Inventors have a unique way of looking at things and change and fixing problems. I saw a problem in the pet industry, and I come up with a solution, and I was awarded a patent. Patents are given out one out of every 100. So I'm pretty proud of this fact. But the point is, I saw a problem in the weight loss industry because I was overweight. I didn't know how to lose my weight. I tried counting calories. I tried dieting. I tried eating rabbit food. I tried mail order foods that, they give you enough food that a 4-year-old can survive on. Nothing was really practical. Did I lose any weight? I lost a little bit of weight, but unfortunately, I couldn't maintain it because I was hungry all the time. So when you're hungry, you can't lose weight. So I had a problem. What to do? I went on the metformin, the weight loss pill, and that was horrible. Um, I got very weak on it over the course of months. I was losing muscle tone, which is one of the big side effects. Balance was off. I was constipated. I mean, every 5 or 6 days, I'm taking a laxative. It was just a horrible experience. Um, my wife says she could see me, you know, going down the hill just every day. I got to the point where I was shuffling my feet. I got to the point I couldn't even walk outside to feed the birds or put water in the bird bath because I didn't trust myself, nor did she trust me. This is all due to the pill. So if you watch the commercials on TV about the side effects of the GLP-1s, they're unbelievable. They're unbelievable. Why would anybody consider going on a weight loss drug when all the side effects are a hell of a lot worse than what the weight is? And you're paying for it every month. This is crazy. You're paying somebody every single month for you to feel like crap, to lose a couple of pounds, or it doesn't make a difference how many pounds you want to lose weight and feel like crap and put your health at risk. Some of these side effects, like vision loss, I mean, come on, people. Don't take my word for it. Google the side effects of the GLP-1s and Google the lawsuits against the GLP-1s. I didn't know until I checked it out. I was shocked, not surprised, but they have, as of 2026, for the last time I looked, a couple, 4, 5, 6 days ago, they had 4,600 lawsuits against them currently. We all know it's going to grow. It's because of the side effects. Why would you even consider taking a drug? So, anyways, the point is, I developed a program that I lost 115 pounds on without actually being hungry. I was never hungry in this program. I discovered by accident how to lose weight and still eat. So it's a technique that suppresses your appetite where you're not hungry anymore. You are hungry, you do eat, but you just don't eat as much. You eat about half of what you normally take in because you're just not hungry. It's a technique that gives you the satisfaction that the stomach is feeling full. Stomach's full, you're not hungry, you're not going to eat, you're going to lose weight. That's the whole point. What does this program cost? It costs $79. This is what I charge. It's a one-time charge, $79. As a matter of fact, here's the website. It's loseweightforlife.com. You can go on it and, check it out, purchase my program. And the best part about it is now you know how to lose weight. We all lose weight. We all gain weight. And it's easy to gain weight. So now you have a program that's going to show you or going to give you the information on how to lose the weight. It isn't a one-time up. You have the information now. If you gain 4 or 5, 6 pounds, whatever it is, you go back on this program, and it's only one step. There's only one thing you have to do to be on this program. That's it. One thing you have to do. So, hey, if you're interested, go to the website, purchase the program, get on with your life, look in the mirror and going, finally, I look halfway decent. Now, I'm an old guy. I'm 72 years old, about to be 73 in about 7 to 8 months. You want to take advice from an old man? I've been around. I've been heavy for about half my life. I've been struggling with weight for half my life. I've been trying to find ways to lose weight for half my life. Was I successful? No, not until I came across this. And the best part about this program's been studied by Johns Hopkins University. Are you kidding me? In my booklet, they studied this program and gave it 2 thumbs up. So it's safe. There's no side effects. So if you're really interested in losing weight, go to the website. $79 basically is you're going to get my booklet, and it gives you what you need to do to trick your brain into telling your stomach is full. And say it's safe. If you have any questions, you can always email me. My email should be somewhere, on this program. It's a great program. I've been looking for this half my life. I got tired of people, your friends. I can't believe friends tease you about your weight. Losing weight is difficult. And a lot of times you don't have control of how much weight you gain. And, if you're not on a medication and you're just living your daily life and you're gaining weight and you got pounds on you, you're heavy. You don't need people to tell you, hey, you're fat son of a bitch, I already know I'm heavy. I can look in the mirror and go, yeah, okay, I don't look very well. My clothes don't fit very well. I don't need my friends to keep on telling me I'm heavy. How good of friends are you? You tell me once, I understand, shut the hell up. Okay? I know I'm heavy. Your family members, you need to lose some weight. Duh. You got any suggestions how I do this? So it's nice to know that I can lose my weight, have my friends stop picking on me, stop teasing me. I don't mind being teased once in a while, but Jesus Christ, you get old. It's nice to know that you can look in the mirror and go, I look pretty good for my age. It's nice to know that you can put clothes on and they actually fit. Now you got to go out and buy new clothes. The reason why I do my top button is because look at the room I have. I could never have done this when I was heavy. As a matter of fact, I haven't buttoned my top button 35, 40 years. Because I had a neck that was huge from weight, 300 pounds plus. I was never, ever able to button the top button. Never. So now I am. So now I just gotta check this out, man. I got all kinds of room. I got to get my license redone in about 3 or 4 months. And I laugh because the picture of my license, I got this big, huge neck. And now I get my new picture, I'm going to have this skinny little thing. Now I'm going to tell you one thing before I call this thing an end. I had a lot of problems walking because of my weight. I had a lot of problems with my knees. And you're heavy, you have all kinds of problems. And it took me a while to really realize that I was losing weight. I came out of the shower one night and I have this big bath towel. We all pretty much have them. And I could never, ever put the bath towel around me. it never went all the way around. So I used to hold it with my 2 fingers. And on this program, I started noticing, and I never really paid much attention to it until I got out of the shower one night and I went to go put the towel around me and I could tuck it in. I went, holy shit. I actually lost weight. That's when I really realized I was onto something. I could eat anything I wanted. It didn't make a difference what I ate because I wasn't eating a lot. So therefore, you can eat all your favorite foods. You don't have to really count calories because you're not putting a lot of food in. You're putting enough food in to, to keep you alive and, and you're happy. So if you're interested, go to the website, check it out, write me a review. I'll be happy to post it. I know you're going to lose weight because there's no way you can't lose weight. And the best part about it is it's $79. And another best part about it is there's no side effects. It's all natural. There's no side effects. I hate to use the word trick, but you're manipulating your brain into thinking your stomach is getting full. I can't tell you any more than that. Otherwise, I might as well just give you the whole thing for free. But and it doesn't harm your brain, nothing. It's harmless. I say the study from Johns Hopkins proves there's nothing wrong with this thing. But when your brain tells your stomach to stop filling me up, all you have to do is listen to your brain. So you have to eat. Remember you used to hear when you were a kid, eat slow? Because it takes time for your stomach or for your brain to receive the signals for your stomach that you're filling up. But it's the best thing in the world because your friends will have no idea you're on a weight loss program. No idea at all. And so the teasing will stop. I was losing about 2-3 pounds a week on this. And it was great. It was absolutely fantastic. So there again, if you really need to lose weight and you're interested, check out the website, purchase the program, get on with your life and start losing that weight forever because now you have it. You gain some weight and now you know how to get rid of it. You don't have to go back to the doctor or go on the black market and get a pill or go on Amazon and get a pill or get an injection. When was it a good idea? When was it a good idea to solve a problem with a pill, with medication? Have you ever paid attention, and a lot of people have, pay attention to the side effects of the drugs they're pushing on TV, regardless of what the drugs are made. Whatever the drug is, have you seen the side effects? The one that kills me the most is depression. They're taking the pill for depression, but side effects give you depression, big time. May cause death, all kinds of side effects. The weight loss industry has the same problem with their GLP-1s. The side effects are absolutely horrible. Sure, you might have lost a couple pounds, but now, my health has gone down the toilet. I'm an example of that because I was on that damn pill for about 8 months. Horrible. Absolutely horrible. I took myself off it. My wife was telling me I'm shuffling my feet. I swear, no doubt, I swear, within a year of being still on that pill, I'd be in a wheelchair. I'll give you another good example about medication. My mother-in-law was passing away. She was in hospice. And her roommate, if you will, the same lady and sharing the room with her, was there for 2 weeks. Now, the average stay in hospice is like 36 hours. So this lady's there for 2 weeks. When you're there, you're waiting and, you're waiting for the end time. And I became friends with this woman who's been there for 2 weeks with her daughter. And she goes, listen, she goes, don't take this wrong. She goes, I've been here for 2 weeks. And she goes, my whole life is put on hold. And she goes, I love my mom, but she's still with us. And as a matter of fact, she was getting better. As a matter of fact, she actually walked out of hospice because what was happening is the medication she was on was killing her. So when you go into hospice, they stop all medications. They put you on morphine. They stopped all medication. It was the medication that was killing her. This is the same problem that you have with all those medications being advertised on TV. Personally, I think it's a scam, but My doctor told me if we couldn't prescribe pills, we'd be out of business. That just told me right then and there that the whole business is based on drugs. How can you solve a problem when somebody's got it, a problem with a drug, and the side effects are stacked up high and they're a hell of a lot worse than what you're trying to solve? To me, it's a gimmick, but that's just my thoughts. But this lady walked out of hospice because she was being killed by all the pills she was on. Doesn't it tell you anything? Pills are not the answer to life. Your body is well equipped to take care of a lot of things that goes on with your body. So, take the information, do what you want with it. But I'm going to give you one more before I hang up. I love pizza. I love to eat. I love pizza. My wife makes great pizza. She's Italian. No, she's Sicilian. So I used to eat 4, 5, sometimes 6 slices of pizza at a time. Since I've been on this program, I went ahead and now I take 2 slices and I'm full. So I'm eating a little less than half when I used to eat, and I'm not missing it. And over time, I learned, because I observed. Over time, I learned that I'm no longer on this program. I don't need to, but I learned over time that your stomach, I don't know if it shrinks or not, or you get used to it. I don't take in as much food as I used to. And to me, that's kind of strange because your stomach is your stomach. And you would think it requires as much food today as it did yesterday. But for some strange reason, it's the body, who knows how it works, that I no longer require that much food in my system as I used to long before I started this program. So somehow, some way, I think the stomach shrinks, if that's possible. I don't know. But all I do know, this program works. It's safe, it's easy, it's fast, it's cheap, and it's an alternative to the drugs. So anyways, on that, I'm hanging up. I've been on this thing for 17 minutes. Thanks for listening. Any comments, leave them and I'll get back to you. Take care.